Hi, this is Marcel of Marcel on Tech, and today I'm talking about these true wireless earbuds. One from Google, one from one of my favorite companies, Nothing, and I'm going to be comparing the two and to find out whether you should consider getting one over the other. Let's get into it. Okay, so today we're talking about the Nothing Ear 1, and here we have the Galaxy Bud Series A. Now, I got these bad boys with my Pixel 7 that I am filming on right now, and it was a fantastic deal actually because I effectively got these for free. Now, these have been out for quite some time. These have been out for over a year now, but these are the lower end devices for the Google products, but they are pretty good to be fair. And they're priced at about €100. And I would say that they are worth maybe 80 to 100. They don't have any noise cancellation, but it is passive noise cancellation, which basically means they're blocking your ear canal. But I had a problem with them. I didn't actually find that these fit me well. I tried the different sizes. These are actually the medium-sized ones, and I didn't like the way that it fit. What I did like was this little winglet. This little winglet sits very well inside your ear, in order to sit comfortably. But what I didn't like was how well it didn't actually seem to block my ear. And then when I tried a different size, like the larger one, I couldn't even get it in there. So for some reason, and I think my ears are a little bit tricky, because I also sometimes have to have a bigger one on one ear than the other. So my ear canals are not the easiest to work with. But for whatever reason, they didn't work in terms of their design form factor. And so that was a bit of a limiter. But when they're in, they don't necessarily block all the sound, but they do work really, really well. And I did enjoy using them. There you can see you've got the left indicator there, but they do have proximity sensors. So it knows when you've taken it out of your ear, which is really, really handy. You've obviously got the software, particularly with the Pixel phone, whereby it detects it really, really well. And picks it up instantly. It also tells you on the front screen exactly how much battery is inside the case, as well as each individual earphone as well, which is very handy. And the case is really, really good at charging up quickly. I've only had to charge these once since I've had them. I've had them for about 4 weeks now, and I've used them pretty consistently, not every day, but pretty consistently. But not for very long periods of time. So you do get, because there's no active noise cancellation on here, you do get about 5 to 6 hours of playtime, which is really, really good. So it's worked really, really nicely there. So I've been quite happy about it. In terms of battery life, really, really good. You get one little indicator light there, and of course there is the connect or reset button as well. So when you put them next to any new phone, it will pop up, particularly when you open the lid. It will pop up to show you that they are ready to pair or connect, which is very, very cool and a nice feature. And as you can see, I went for the green color ones instead of the white ones. And I did really like this color as well. Very, very nice. The functionality, the touch functionality on the earbuds are actually very good. It does work really, really nicely. It's obviously you've got variations or configurations of double tap, triple tap. But what's quite unique about these is that when you are receiving a notification, you can actually have the earphones through Google Assistant read the notification through the earphones. So that's quite a nice feature. If you're somewhere where you can't reach your phone, or you've got your earphones in but you can't look at your phone, you can actually have the assistant read the message and read it to you, and then obviously you can respond directly through the earphones, or you can just obviously move on and forget about it. So that's a very cool built-in feature of these. Now, the crucial thing is sound quality. These are okay. They are definitely worth, like I say, under €100 in value, I would say, in terms of sound quality. But the basses are lacking a little bit. The clarity of sound, basically by comparison with these ones, was just not there. I would actually find that when I played some of my favorite tunes, I would really enjoy it. Suddenly there was a whole new level of music coming through using the Nothing ones, whereas these ones just seem to be lacking a little bit of energy. And I've tried all the equalizer settings built in as well. So for listening to audio, no problem, very good. Volume was adequate, not loud, but adequate. No distortion whatsoever. But for music, particularly if you like I quite like rock and pop music or dance music. then I wasn't necessarily very, very impressed by the sound quality. But in functionality, battery life, very, very good. Now, by comparison, although the box, which I love the design of, I don't like carrying it. This is so much easier to carry than this one is. For some reason or another, in my pocket, these just sit weirdly. It's just annoying in the box, but I love the design of the box, particularly as you've got a brand new fidget spinner. You can't help but spin this around using your finger. Not advisable, but that little dip there, which keeps the earphones in place, is irresistible to put your thumb on there, to be honest. But one of the major differences that you do get is that these Nothing ears are wireless charging. This does not have wireless charging. The premium version of this does, but this Series A version does not have wireless charging. Not the end of the world. I do have a wireless charger here at work, but I tend to prefer to cable up. It's much faster. This charged up very quickly. It wasn't a problem to charge up, but I do love the fact that I can sit them on my wireless charger and they will charge up really, really nicely. You got the indicator light there as well. So that comes on whenever there's activation of some description there as well. So that's very cool. Now, I do love the design of these ear. One, they are really, really cool. They are fantastic in quality. I think the build quality is excellent. I've really enjoyed using them. They're very comfortable in my ears. And I think that these are very, very unique. Now, I know that they've come out with a newer version of this called the Ear Stick. If you'd like me to review those, put a comment below. I'd love to hear. I haven't got those yet, but I might get some if you want to know more. But I do love the way these sound. I love the way they look. The microphones are not very good, unfortunately. So voice calling is a little bit limited, which is a shame because these are really good all-round earphones for music quality. Audio is fantastic. Music balance, because you've also got the app, of course, which allows you to adjust and play with the equalizer in various different ways. It's really, really cool. You can, of course, plug in here, and you've got the reset button there as well. But the microphones built into these are probably the weakest part of it. I actually had a pair before where the mic wasn't even working, but they are very comfortable in the ear. The sound quality is excellent. I love the design as well. So, and of course, these do have active noise cancellation built in them, which means that the battery life is affected if you have that on. They also have transparency mode. That means they push sound through the earphone so that you can hear. This is not obviously passively then blocking your sound. I find that that's a little, it's actually a little bit disconcerting using the transparency mode. I really like the ANC, which is really good, which is the active noise cancellation. The ANC works really good for the value. It's not the best. It's not going to be as good as Apple AirPods Pro, but these are very close behind it based on their value as well. So highly, highly recommend these. And they're excellent value at the moment, both on Amazon. It's actually recommended to get them on Amazon. You'll find links below. And if you do purchase those things via Amazon, you massively help out the channel as well. So I would really appreciate it if you did, because these are fantastic earphones, especially for first iteration. But if you're looking to use them for video calling or lots of voice calling, unfortunately, they're not the best in terms of their microphones. But if you have your phone nearby anyway, sometimes it picks up the mic on that instead of connecting to the earbuds.
So this is a mic check for the Google Pixel Series A earphones. As you can see, they're sitting in the ears. They sit very nicely when you're looking forward on. You actually can't see the earbuds very, very well at all, which is really cool, actually. But when you turn to the side, you can see how they sit inside the ear canal, really tidy. The touch-sensitive pads are very accessible and function very, very effectively. And you can judge for yourself whether you think the microphones are any good. Okay, so this is a mic check for the Nothing Ear 1. As you can see, face onwards, we've actually got some wind here as well where I am outside. It's picking up the earbuds, handled them really well, but you can tell me how these ones sound as well and what you think. They sit very nicely inside the ear. And are very, very comfortable for me, to be honest. But the microphones I felt have always let me down. So you'd put a comment below, let me know which one you think is better.
Sound quality is excellent, playback's excellent, battery life also very, very good. Not the longest, but very good. I can get up to 4 hours on here with ANC on. If you switch the ANC off, you can get much more. You can get up to a couple of hours extra on there as well. So highly recommend. I'll put links to both of these items in the description below. If you own a pair of either of these, please put your comments below and let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? And as always, please make sure you like and subscribe, because this is a growing channel. We're growing every day, and I really, really appreciate all the feedback and the chat that we're getting in the groups as well. So hopefully I'll hear from you very soon, and you'll see again in the next video. Have a great day and take care. Bye-bye for now.